first year.
Alright, guys.
Weighed about as much as he did, but whatever.
Yeah, you can right.
We'll all get a meal out of it. Yeah, thank you.
Alright, guys. So we're gonna get started. So today let's actually turn the line. So we're facing. On my head, I'm gonna be in the closed guard, and then I'll be.
Oh,
okay. Yep. Yeah. Thanks. So, anyway, today we're gonna work from the situation that basically people stopping what we just broke with this. So meaning we're in the closed guard, and again, right, like say he's just sitting back in a good position. He starts trying to pass, break him down, right? But what if he doesn't do that, right? What if he's just deciding he's gonna be super defensive? He's sitting in his guard, sitting on his heels, right, being just faced up, right? And I'm just again, I'm sitting here trying to break him down. Maybe he got his posture before I could break him down. Maybe I lost control of the posture. He got it back. Okay, so we're gonna work into a different direction. We're gonna have to start coming up if I want to break him down. It's gonna be hard. I mean, I guess I could theoretically arm drag him, all this, but if he's strong, if I can't break this grip, if I got these weak little hands, I'm like, it's not gonna happen. So we're gonna start working into a cross collar grip. Now, the first application of this, like the easiest, simplest possible application of a cross collar grip, is gonna be, I'm just gonna get it, and I'm gonna break him down. The biggest mistake people make when trying to break the posture with the cross collar grip is they try to pull this person like straight forward, right? So, Brian, don't just lead down. Ha! Damn it. Looks so stupid. All right, everybody. Couldn't even break him down. Now, if I try to break this person down straight forward, that's not going to work because this is where his posts are. Look at them. They're all right here, okay? But I want to break this person down, and you should take him in a direction that his posts aren't. The direction is this way. So, he's posting hard. Go ahead, like throw the blade down, right? Little on here. Take him that way. That's how I'm breaking. I got a little bit of my legs engaged too. I mean, always, right? Anytime I'm trying to break someone down, my legs are covered. That's pretty much the universe. So my first application, let's say I have small, weak hands. Maybe I have arthritis. You know? Whatever. I don't know. I don't want to play with these cross collar chokes. I'm just going to get this grip, yoke him up, or yoke him down, and just cover my nice guard position. I'll start working from the stuff. Maybe I get it overhook, right? Cool. So let's say I get him down here, and I'm going to start working for my collar choke. I like two ways to get deep in this collar, right? We all should basically know I need to get deep in this collar. If you haven't heard that before, you need to get deep in this collar, right? If I'm here, this will never happen. This is like, it's never gonna happen. Okay, I gotta get deep in this collar. I like two major ways. One is the old zip tie method. So I'm gonna grab the collar with my left hand, pull it tight, and slide up. You know, classic. Two is I'm actually going to flare it out, thank you, and I'm going to finger walk in, right? So pull it tight, zip it up, pull it out, walk in. I feel like those are two both pretty valid methods to get there. I want my thumb behind kind of the round of his neck here. See what I'm saying? So the bone, that little blade in my forearm, is against his neck. Now, this is where we get to the finish. I feel like a lot of people probably are like, all right, thank you. At this point, I know all of this. This is fine. Or I know a lot of this. But this is where I can't finish it, right? Like, I'm here. Okay, sure. And then I start trying to choke the guy. And damn it. Right? Trying to get this thing. Okay? There's a couple of really important details. Or I get the grip, and I'm just like, it's just not firing, coach. What's that? There's a couple of details that I think are really helpful. That's really securing finish. Number one, keep in mind. Let me ask you guys just a poll question. Is it ever a good idea to cross your own arm across the center line? Realistically, not really, right? I mean, I suppose in like some really, really specific applications, but general principles would tell us this is a bad idea. So why would I ever do that to get here? That's stupid. That's a bad idea. I'm going to cross my arm. I am not going to cross my arm across the center line to get here. I'm going to go this way and attack it again with my karate chop. Hi-ya! Okay? Furthermore, I'm gonna add one little touch to this, right? Because where I feel like a lot of times this choke gets loose is actually in the anchor group. So what I'm gonna do is, as I pivot my shoulders this way, I'm gonna punch Ryan that way. Boom. So now, you can ask Brian, that grip just gets a little bit tighter, right? Just by punching it that way. There's a lot of applications, guys, when you're going for these cross collar chokes, just like getting this stiff arm. This thing is pretty universal. So again, I get my grip. I'm not just pivoting my shoulders, I'm punching. You can also, if you feel froggy, you can put your foot on the hip, really, really like yoke up that rotation. You kind of run into some issues if he wants to shape the leg or something. But you should be all right. Now, I'm gonna karate chop. Hiya! Boom. While the blade of my forearm against his neck, I'm almost like trying to pinch my elbows together. Grab the fabric. I'm not trying to fish inside. You guys probably want to stick over here. Not trying to fish inside. I mean, you can, but it's just unnecessary. I'm gonna get here. Catch this. My elbows stay together. Oh, yeah. And I'm just gonna say I lock my guard. I'm just gonna bring my shoulders, elbows are tight. I'm just keeping my grips tight. You can ask Ryan, I'm not really doing a lot with my wrists too much. I'm sorry, you okay now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Sorry. I'm trying to hold this. And then I'm just gonna bring my shoulders back to the center. Okay? A lot of times they'll start trying to push on, so he'll go over top my arms, right? Start trying to push. So what I like to do is lock up my guard high at the shoulders and just keep that going. So again, we'll just start with that. Here's 10 details to this technique. So first thing is I'm here, I sit up, pull at an angle. So this way. Yeah. Not breaking his posture. Right? Boom. I'm gonna either zip tie by pulling this tight and sliding up, or pull it out and finger walk. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Flare out the lapel. Thank you. And finger walk. I'm going to pivot my shoulders to the opposite side that I have the grip. So if my grip ends up on the left side, I'm pivoting my shoulders to the right, and I'm punching him to the left. From here, karate chop. Hiya. Grab the fabric. Again, I'm not trying to get inside. I'm just grabbing. Elbows pinch tight, and rotate my shoulders back. If he puts his arms over my arms and starts trying to push away, I climb my guard as high as I can get it to break him down. I'm gonna keep looking. You want to see that?
I know.
Excellent. Make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful. Partner up, work it out. Oh, yeah.
What if you tries squeezing your arm instead of just pulling them down? Squeezing
That's, I feel like, the biggest thing. It's more like a pinch down. So that's where I feel like bringing the guard up high helps. So it's almost like I'm trying to squish his shoulders in. Because, if you figure he's trying to, think about it like this. The elbows coming in and kind of squish over top is pretty much just trying to facilitate space in here, right? So if I get the legs on the shoulders, I can kind of, close that space. Does that make sense?
But I mean, instead of pulling you down, putting and squishing your elbows in.
Well, my elbows are already squished pretty much as far in as I can get them. In the sense of, this isn't my elbows aren't going wide for this. They're, in real tight. All right, so it's here. Here. Right. So I get you broken down, blah, blah, blah. Get the thing, zip tie. Take one hip, boom, karate chop, and then I'm here. Right, so go ahead and try to switch out. You know what I'm saying? It's as long as the thing that's gonna stifle that choke is opening the clamshell, right? Does that make sense? Yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Alright, let's partner up with that. 1, 2, 3. So,
Came up.